Hello everyone, welcome back to Museum Diaries. Today I'm taking Napoleon to the beach. He's never been. It'll be his first time. So we're gonna go ahead and get going here. You ready to go, Napoleon? Boy, he has no idea, but we're going to the beach. So here's Napoleon. We made it to the beach. Come on, boy. I want to see how he reacts to the water. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, baby. Come on. There he is. What do you think about this water? Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, he's not liking the water. Come on, baby. Wanna play fetch? Wanna play fetch? Here's your toy. Come here. Come here. I got your toy. Okay, he's not really liking the water, so I'm gonna take him back to the car. But he's sniffing everything. It's beautiful out here. It was a nice drive. We didn't hit any traffic. Right now I'm gonna take the drone and I'm gonna go fly it over on the other side. Come on, baby. Let's go in the car. Come on. I'm gonna take him in the car. Here's Napoleon looking at another doggy. We're at the beach. I couldn't get the drone to fly right, so the gimbal on the camera got stuck, but we're here. We made it. So beautiful. We're gonna head back home now. Lucky didn't come on this trip. She stayed home with Veronica, but I ended up bringing Napoleon so he can experience the beach. It would have been much better if Veronica was here to help me with him, but you know, next time she feels better, she'll come out. Okay, everyone, we're gonna head back home now. There's Napoleon. Time to go back home. Napoleon wants to play fetch. Okay, boy. Ready? Ready? Go! Fetch! Fetch! Get your toy. Good boy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Napoleon! Come here, boy. So it was interesting to take him to the beach yesterday. He wants to play with Lucky. Good boy. Yes. 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 I'm gonna have you fetch your toy, okay? Ready? Ready? Fetch. Good boy. So he did good at the beach yesterday. He didn't want to go in the water, and neither did I. It was a little chilly. But Veronica and I are gonna take the babies again, and well, Lucky will go next time, because when the both of us are together, we can get it done better. We can manage both of them. And it'll be sometime after her knee surgery, which is on the 23rd next week. But these dogs are just, they're great. They play together. And Napoleon's growing. He goes to the vet again next week. yeah, so we'll keep you all updated. He's doing good. And he did great at the beach yesterday. He sat in the car while I ate my sandwich. I had my soda pop. So he's a good boy all around. You're a good boy, Napoleon. Hi everyone, welcome back to Museum Diaries. I'm still continuing from the videos before with taking Napoleon to the beach. And what I can say is that it was for the most part good. He didn't want to play with his toy. He showed no interest. He was overwhelmed by the water of the ocean. I can tell that from when we first stepped off the sand into the more firm sand that's been wet. He did not want to go in the water. I didn't want to go in the water because it was cold. So, needless to say, he just took it easy. And I took it easy for the rest of that day. I went in my car and had a Subway sandwich. Chicken bacon ranch, which is what I had. And Napoleon sat right behind me enjoying his day at the beach. And then I tried to take the drone up, but the drone wouldn't fly. The gimbal camera was stuck. I couldn't get it unstuck. So I just said, hey, I'm just going to enjoy the day with this awesome dog. And that's what I did. So getting back to some things, I want to talk about why do we drink? Why? I'm asking this because I've taken Veronica to rehab. She had me pick her up the same day. This is the second time this happens. And she can't handle it. They always want to take her meds away. And she needs her meds. She really needs her meds. And she calls me and she says, this is too much like prison. Come pick me up. And that's all I need to hear. Because at that point, I know that she's having trauma resurface in her brain. And I go pick her up and I bring her home where she's safe. And she feels comfortable in her own bedroom. And the story goes on and on and on until she decides to give it another shot or give something another shot. But a cousin of mine did a rehab excursion recently. And he said, if you want to get clean, you're going to get clean because you're deep down in the jungle. And you're hiking. And you're basically deep down in the jungle. And it's an expensive program. It costs about 30 grand here in the U.S. But he said there in Mexico, you can get it for $7,800. So that's a chunk of change. That's like 2 cruises with Norwegian Cruise Line. So, I mean, that's the best way I can compare it. I don't know how else to talk about. That's maybe like a trailer, an RV, a nice little decent RV. A down payment on a cabin or some property. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, Veronica's a very strong person. She's exceeded the expectations of everything she's gone through in life with her health. And she ended up being a leader in prison for 23 years. So she's a strong woman. It's hard for anything to get her down. And I'm just going to keep praying for her. I hope that you guys keep praying for her too. And we'll just, you know, pick things up from there. But what I want to talk about real quick, and if you can leave a comment below, I would greatly appreciate it, is why do we like to drink? I'm drinking right now. I found this, I was going to say soda pop, but it's not soda pop, it's beer. I found this beer today at Vaughn's, and it's an Italian beer, and it's called Peroni. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Peroni beer, Italian beer. Okay. It's good. It tastes like a mild Heineken. And when I first saw it, because the bottle was green, I thought, that's a Heineken. That looks like a Heineken. Is that a Heineken? No, it's a Peroni. And interesting enough, there was a customer sitting, not sitting, but standing, my goodness. Standing behind me, and he said, Peroni, well, that's Italian. I said, yeah, that's what I'm getting today. He said, okay. I said, do you drink it? He said, no. So that was that. But I had an interaction on the beer at the grocery store today, so that was cool. But, so, what I want to talk about real quick is this Russian war with Ukraine. Oh my God, you guys. First of all, I can't believe we, as a strong nation, probably the strongest nation in the world, in 2022, is allowing this to happen. Here's the thing. It's not just any little third world country. It's Russia. It could have been China, but it's Russia. Russia going after another territory and trying to gain momentum as the days go by, and more civilians and children and women are killed, while the men and the young boys go off to war. This is insane. This is insane that this is happening in 2022. I mean, just picture where you live, the houses around you, the schools around you, the hospitals around you, the airports around you, all being bombed by missiles. How exactly? What do you do? You become a refugee, unfortunately. Everything's becoming destroyed around you. You can't even save a life because you've got to save your own life or your children's lives. This is insane. This is evil. This is pure evil. If you want land that bad, Vladimir Putin, invest in going to Mars and claim some land there and experiment there and build there, but don't come bombarding countries that have their independence already. There's no justice in what he's doing. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like somebody coming into the U.S. Let's say China were to come against the U.S. and decide they want more territory and they want to get wealthier and possibly become the world's superpower in more than one way. And take over America, and they can do it with Russia together. It's not something that difficult. But the good thing is that we are a very strong nation, and we're excelled in all of our technological capabilities. So there you have it. You're talking about fighting the tough war. Not only that, but thank God we have patriots in this country who are willing to form militias. I can guarantee you, any one woman or teenager, whether it be male or female, would be willing to join their local militia to help save their land or their state. See what I'm talking about? We're united as Americans. We really are. Our Congress, our politicians, that's another story. They're so divided. They're so divided. It's pretty difficult for them to set an example for us. Sometimes I think we do much better without them. Let's give them term limits. I've always been one for term limits. You know, there's no reason why people like Nancy Pelosi should be a politician for decades. And while she's doing it, she becomes a millionaire. She probably has insider stock trading information. So that was a rumor once in a while ago, but I'm just saying, politicians, why is it that they become wealthier when they become politicians and the people get left behind? And I'm saying this right now because, God, there are so many homeless people. So many homeless people in California, Oregon. All over the nation there's homeless people. And these people are suffering through winters, extreme summers. They're already in the poverty bracket. So, what are we going to do to pull them out of that? Veronica and I have been saying to put in some more community housing. Build some more housing projects. Many houses. You know, homeless people like to have a place to call their own, even if it's like 10 by 10. You know? Something small. They can sleep in, they can eat in. And be themselves in. That's all. That's all it takes. So, today I purchased a, it's like a mini pack for my bong. This is my bong. And this is how I smoke my bong. Fills up with smoke. Lift the stem. Blow out my smoke. And I got this today. It's from Dime Bags, you guys. From Dime Bags. I'm going to open it and turn it inside out. It's for a 10-inch. My bong is like a little 8.5, 9-inch. And it's so cushioned inside. Look at this. Completely cushioned inside. It's got one pocket here. One pocket here. It's got two pockets here. One and two. This little thing right here, and it says Dime Bags on the front of it, and I ordered it in red because I love the color red. So there it is. Dime Bags, my little carry bag for my bong, so I can travel with it and not always have to rely on a joint. There you go. Okay, a little bit about me. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna cut it right now. This is pretty much all I want to share with you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you guys, I know we're a different kind of channel. Veronica and I are both artists. Veronica being the main artist because she can paint every day. With her losing mobility of her right hand, she can't do this. She can't do this. She can't do this. She is probably going to have to look into rehab for her. Or therapy, I'm sorry. Physical therapy for her hand. And she's not giving up. She's not a quitter. I've known this about her all her life. She's not a quitter. So she's not giving up. She's going to try and overcome this with her right hand. She's trying. She does exercises every day. And I notice a difference. She's getting some strength back in her hand, her right hand. And that's her painting hand and her writing hand. So, it's been a challenge for her, having to go to all her doctor's appointments and fill out paperwork. She's made me her power of attorney. And we call ourselves sisters because we're sisters pretty much. It's like I told her, if I was ever in prison with you, you and I would be friends. She says, oh, of course we would. Of course we would. She goes, you have a lot of integrity. So, that's that. Let's pray and hope she heals. And I thank you guys for your prayers. So if you haven't subscribed to Museum Americana on YouTube, please subscribe. I know we're a little different, but we're out there and we're just kind of getting our lives out there. And I'm going to say our art, although things are kind of at a standstill right now, we're trying to get our art out there. So become a patron on patreon.com. And I'll talk to you then, you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.